DevilNeverCry.
What is up, everyone? It is me, DevilNeverCry, and your eyes do not deceive you. Today we'll be doing a long play of Devil May Cry 2, specifically Dante's campaign. Now, believe it or not, this is actually my second time attempting to record this video, because the first time my audio was just a little too low. So, yeah, playing this game a lot sooner than I had hoped. I think on average I end up playing through most of the DMC games, at least once a year. We've got Mundus here. Or Mundus, as the reboot calls him, with his arm clipping through his bracer. Just wonderful modelling there. Oh, why all of this is even in a museum in the first place, who knows, but that statue back there definitely looks like a PNG. The PS2. Just a couple of birds, a couple of vultures. I don't know why these things exist. Why they even gave him a set of... Doesn't matter. Never mind. This is DMC2. We don't explain things here. I'm going to try and keep things, positive. Try and buck the trend of just the usual DMC2 shenanigans. But oh yeah, by the end of this, I think we're gonna come into our own here as we finally get Dante with his coin. Or the medallia. That's not his coin, is it? His outfit's pretty much the best thing about this game. I guess the design of the Rebellion too, I think, has grown on me over time. Imagine he missed. Imagine he just had something in his eye. I was having an off day and he just blew her head just clean off. That would have been DMC2 over and done with. I think what we need is Dante's chest routine. He's just looking absolutely stacked right now. Just doesn't say a thing. That carpet texture we're going to see a lot in the game. Fully just realised. She doesn't say anything, just walks away. And here we are, Doomery Island. I like how that map is annotated with a big bit that just says ocean, and it's just like, yes. No, the bit in the middle is all the water, and everything else is land. Mission 1. Toward the north, the Hunter of Dark Blood will realize his destiny. Guidepost for the Hunters, Chapter 1, Clause 3. Wish they brought those back, if I'm honest. What we want to know is who's writing this guidepost for the Hunters, you know? Look at this Mediterranean-looking ass village. Dante starts DMC2 as we mean to go on by attempting to throw himself off a building and just end it all, but hey. He had second thoughts. Oh yes. Look at that red orb model. Funnily enough, the red orb model in-game looks almost exactly the same as it does in the original Devil May Cry. It's just the render they use in the menus and stuff just looks obviously entirely different. And in the UI too. No, Dante, come on, we get it. You don't have to show off. This game laid the groundwork, the foundations of the style system we see in DMC3, but yeah, this game is a bit peculiar. Wonder if they mocapped the flipping and wall running animations. Does have me curious. Or if they did them all by hand. Look at this bus. No, it's a tram, not a bus, right? Yeah. Tram driver had the right idea. It's like, I'm getting the fuck out of here. Like, I can see the fucking seam between the world and the sky, you know? This man just died with no dignity at all, just mouth wide open. Just absolutely fucking booling. I don't actually mind the physical enemy design of this enemy, like the art. I think it's quite cool. I think the marionettes are always going to be #1 for me. I know people really love that the sins from DMC3, which for me, I mean, they kind of were just almost like color palette swaps, you know. Not in a gameplay sense, because they obviously have their own like different attributes and attacks and stuff, but just the design itself for some of them. think 4's scarecrows. I think they tried to invoke a bit of the old DMC1 sort of vibes with it. You know, particularly with them being like weird, macabre puppeteers almost. But hold on, can I go up this building yet? I can. Yeah, this is a place we're going to revisit back in Mission 14, the worst mission of this game. But alas, we have plenty of time to go. We're just going to go full send. We're going to be trapped in into an encounter soon, so we're gonna book it. DMC2, right. Keeping things positive. What else do we like about DMC2? I think people really like the music. I'm partial to some of the music myself. Impeccable city design, by the way. Just a bench overlooking nothing but a stone railing. I wonder if these are meant to be like terracotta tiles, but okay. I love this enemy encounter design. Yeah, let's just have them split so that part of them spawn above, and then you know what, an asshole with your fucking pizza. Oh yeah, the immortals, apparently. Just immortal piss, just in a nice condensed form of a gold orb. Yeah, so you can't really build up your style all too much because they, like, you know what I mean? Like, look at this shit. You got these dickheads spawning up here. What's the point? Don't worry. It's almost like the oh shit. He just touched me. Can't believe it. We'll get back to that point later. Buddy, who are you locking onto? You're not really beating the allegations of Gun May Cry 2 gun harder, you know? Could throw us straight into an encounter of just pure nonsense. So the guys who wrote the names for these enemies were just like, I don't know, take some Latin words, we'll chuck them in a blender, and there you go. I think these are supposed to look more like traditional demons, but yeah, they kind of fall short. They just look like somebody gave their dog a bunch of ketamine and just let him loose. But yeah, it's almost like the style rankings for this game are just like some weird fucking like straight from a Joy video. Just like, don't worry. Oh, white orb. Come on. If you don't know what a Joy video is, I suggest you Google it. Make sure you've got family and friends around, or maybe you're in a work setting and you Google that. Your family and everyone will love you for it. It's definitely appropriate. But yeah, Amsira. It's like they decided to describe this game as misery, and then we're just like, no. People will make the connection. We can't have that. I remember seeing the back of the box for this game quite recently. I think there was a quote from some sort of journalist or some outlet out there that mentioned that this game was like outdoes the original in every sense. And I just wonder like what like why would you lie? Oh, where did that key come from? As we cover the walls in this blue ectoplasm. I have used the key. Oh, I have, pal. Don't you worry. Don't like the fact that you can just touch doors and they'll take you straight through them in this game. It's not like other DMCs where you have to like... Let's not go on the rooftops. Rooftops are stupid. We have to press a button to go through them. I'm just gonna go here and kill some enemies. I think that's gonna be my best bet because I want to get this whoops! I want to get this orb cache. This game uses directional inputs for its combos, And pauses as well, I think. I'm not actually sure. No, I think it is mostly just directional inputs. Needless to say, I'm not a fan of the implementation of it. And the reason I'm not going on the rooftops here is because I think you have to go through the streets to get to the end of this mission. Otherwise, yeah, you can't get to it. Yeah, she beat us here. I mean, the texture of her trousers is just like... She doesn't even have a belt. Just a straight up texture. But they, of course, decided to texture in the wrinkles to make sure she was all caked up. You know, I'm sure... Oh, damn. Yeah, I mean, Dante saw that coming and he was just like, I'm gonna let it explode. The 10 Lucia fans out there probably just creaming right now, just like, oh my god. Shame they just misused the character entirely, man. It would have been great to see her make a return. Oh, we are not saving the game. We are pressing ahead. Some of these cutscenes are important. I let some of these play out, but I think as we start to get closer and closer into the end, I'm just going to start like blitzing through them. Oh, they made a big mess. It's an understatement. God, I wonder what this skybox would look like rendered out properly. Well, I say properly, but rendered out in full HD. It's a shame that seam is there. I imagine it's something to do with missing effects. The HD collection's always had issues with missing effects from the PS2. In some instances, like DMC1, they kind of, well, I think the source code for like the final version of the game didn't actually save, like archive properly. You can read about this in the DMC 3142 art book, where the developers mentioned how they had to like look at a finished version of the game on the PS2 and kind of just like look at the build they had and see what was missing and add those things back in. But there's a lot of instances with games and like studios and old games not being archived properly, which makes things like remasters and whatnot just somewhat difficult. Looks like it's your lucky day. I've got a relief of a woman carved into a coin. Wonder who Dante went to get that coin. Like made. Step into my basement. Yes, there's nothing bad that can happen. The aerial hunt will give the hunter the chance to reach the skies. I'm about to reach the skies, alright, Never mind, yeah. They want us to reach the skies, but we're just underground. The most useless door in existence. You're going to have a load screen there. Why put a breakable door? Doesn't make sense. You know, why are we here? Just to suffer? Okay, I can't actually remember which way we're supposed to go. This is a trap. I'm almost sure of it. Yeah, all for a sodding orb. Great. You guys have your little fucking circle jerk in the corner. Take turns. Play your soggy biscuits or whatever it is you demons do. And I'm gonna get myself some spicy orbs. Wonder what the hell this thing's even supposed to be. I mean, you can see a face with glowing eyes light up there. Thank you, Dante. Hey, yo! This man's just chilling in this coffin. He's the real MVP of DMC2. He's what we should all aspire to be. Just chilling. Not saying a word. Just chilling. Literally just had to check that and make sure that this was recording properly. I would have been fuming. Oh, if this didn't record properly, yeah, I don't think I'd have it in my heart to do a third playthrough. We got these bad boys. We see renditions of them in DMC5, but they're like huge over there in that game. One of these has a blue orb fragment, I think, which is what I'm looking for. Just an immediate sewer level? Why hast thou forsaken me, DMC2? I mean, you forsook everyone. Come on, break the floor. There we go. That's exactly what I want. And we move. Oh yes, we got the puzzle. Oh, I'll light a blue flame alright, don't you worry. entirely sure what the fastest. Motherfucker. I don't think we're gonna have time. Oh no, we are. Come on. Yeah, this is such a troll. Is that it? That's it. We've got another man just absolutely just chilling over here in the corner. Watching us just destroy his golden balls. Golden balls and blue balls. See? We saved him. He had blue balls this entire time and we just, you know, we couldn't let him suffer. So Dante did the right thing. I was going to say just keep rolling, but... There are no biscuits here, and they certainly aren't limp. I do like the fact that they gave Dante's hair like some proper movement in this game, though. Wait, hold on. Did I not unlock this door? No, I didn't. Okay, well... I do not care. Or I do, because I'm not going to be able to go through there, am I? Where are these scumbags coming from? Hold on. Yeah, just do the side flip, pal. Just do the side flip. Over here? Yeah, they came from over here. Okay, let's break lock on and just break this door. I mean, Dante's entire outfit, I think there's the why Dante it sometimes looks almost like cell shaded. In some instances, I think has to do with the textures used for the coat. Or just his attire in general. It's been a while since I've read the interview, but I think it has to do with... I think almost like, was it oil-based paint they used for certain aspects? This is... I hate this with a passion, I'm sorry, but like... Okay, fine, Dante. It's like, oh, you want to do this? Defeat the enemies first, and it's like, you can't lock on. Except I'm not going to fight the enemies because they can all just choke on Phantom Stinger. There we go. It's a nice safe for work phrase to use. Hope Nevin takes him on a date and then never calls him again. How about that? Oh yeah. Bit of the old... Oh, okay, thanks for that, buddy. Thank you for touching me with your pizza cutter. I'm gonna finish? Yeah, my agony's gonna finish alright, pal. Decided to give Dante Gatling guns in his palms. What else could go wrong? These guys are on the sauce. They're on that demon creatine, jeez. Goatlings. There is a goat joke in here somewhere. Yeah, I don't know what the game expected of me there, you know. Step on this plate and it'll be recovered. But I step on your fucking... Never mind. Dante gets right to the heart of the matter here with this cutscene. We'll let this one play out, but all the other ones are virtually the same. He just starts tweaking. I do think the demonic amulet system in this game was pretty cool. I do wish they brought it back in other games, but it's a shame they didn't. And that's the end of this cutscene. Oh look, the broken glass motif. Looks like they brought that back in DMC5. I just blew somebody's mind there. They was like, what? I never made that connection. The key to the next journey begins and ends with death. Can't even upgrade them, can I? Can upgrade the rebellion, though. We've got Mr. Orangutan just chilling in the back. I do think the cityscape is like probably the best aspect of this game. At least, sorry, I'd say cityscape. I mean like this village. Can you jump up there, you drip? Because I know for a fact that over here... Yeah, there we go. Guess that I was stupid and over here on the left. I remember from my 3 times getting the 100% of this game. Those things have stuck with me. And then we can just keep rolling here. Dante's like, what? Yep, that's kind of showing us where we need to go. Just, guy's trying to cook us. He's been spending too much time on TikTok, watching the absolutely cooked memes. Oh, come on, just get on the ground, man. Fucking disgust. Literally, just backscaling the entire time. Fine. Fine. Ah, and your buddies have come out to play. The lock-on is still terrible in this game, so... You know, it's a true DMC in that sense. Fuck me sideways, man. Just hit this fucking thing. And these things automatically despawn. And we're gonna go face our first boss, technically, in this mission. Which isn't all that hard. Gives you a nice orb there to let you know where you're supposed to go. I guess a decent bit of game design. And then, yeah, we've got King Kong himself just chilling. God damn, it's like... Used a couple of those guys as flashlights. Fucking just discarded them when he was done. He's like, now it's my turn. I need something new. Okay, come on, enough, pal. Enough, pal. On the ground. What an asshole. I know the meme is that guns in this game are overpowered, but oh, come on, you stupid. Melee's pretty good too. You just gotta take your time. I got stunned there. Did that reset him? Yeah, it did. Shit. Of course. Not much of a boss, if I'm being honest, but hey ho. You live and learn, right? Especially when you're hanging on the edge of tomorrow. It's got the old green soup, green pea soup. And then we find the other... Yeah, there we go. I wanted to get the other orb, but I guess I couldn't. It is a shame, but we move. Next is going to be another boss, right? Oh yeah, mission 4. She has many arms, but only one heart. She waits for the hunter deep in the water. Chapter 4, Clause 5. Nice eerie music playing at the moment. Right. There is a full blue orb just chilling over here, which is cool. I think this is the only game out there alongside DMC1 that just has full blue orbs just chilling in places at times. From what I remember. You don't have to fight the enemies, you can just break lock on by holding the right trigger. And then just slap these things up, and we keep moving. So technically, to get to where we need to go, we're going to have to get the quick heart, but from messing around and watching a few speedruns, I know for a fact that I think you can just use standard devil trigger, I believe, and you should be able to do it, but yeah, don't quote me on that. I think we're in a lighthouse right now, which is cool. Okay. This encounter is not too bad because I think it's just claustrophobic enough. Where you can build style. Am I ready? You're really not beating them joy allegations, are you, bud? Down and out. Good old crackling fire .mp3 playing in the background. Right, it's exactly the same. Heart of a Running Beast. That's another gold orb, which you can only hold one gold orb at a time in this game, so be wary. I'm gonna hit this thing. Dante, you thick bitch. Thank you. And then you just go full send. And you run, 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 get your orbs. Ooh. And make sure to roll. And there we have it. Some extra orbs over here. I think hands down, if I'm being honest, this next boss I absolutely despise. I cannot stand. Dante, you dumbass. Get up here, man. There's orbs over here. Me and you both know. Probably a minuscule amount, but hey. Free orbs are free orbs. Right. So... actually, hold on. Don't know why I'm doing that. I should probably just do this. Right, in terms of what else we're supposed to do here, I'm not actually quite sure, other than shoot the boss and just kind of deal with it this way. It's kind of how I always felt like this boss needed to be done. Those tentacles, you can kill them, but they respawn after a matter of seconds. That was my fault. The timing on that was all wrong. Still managed to get me as well. That's crazy. Come on. We're really not beating the the gun allegations with this fight. Okay, I think when I get some more DT, I'm gonna go in and just start meleeing it to death. Okay, we're almost there. Thanks for that, pal. Hitbox for that was absolutely insane. Oh, really? Oh my god. See what I mean? And then the lock-ons just absolutely screwed me. Okay, well. We're really putting up a good fight here, aren't we? This is what I mean. You run front and center into the boss you're trying to fight, and the auto lock-on just goes for the tentacles instead. It's honestly one of the reasons why I just cannot stand this game at times. Shit like this. I don't even know how that tentacle died. I guess we must have hit it with enough stray bullets. Hold on, can I just get rid of that shitty quick heart? Can wants to run fast. Give me the power of flight. And then it just does this from time to time. You think the Nidhogg fight was bad from DMC5, this thing's even worse. Thank you. Like, look at this. Why is it great? My god, almost died for that as well. What an absolute wind-up. Wonder if the poison can kill you. Be hilarious if it did. Maybe that's why they give you the green orbs at the end. Yeah, the first time I recorded that fight, it went much smoother, but alas. 'Twas not to be. Nice. Next mission. Tell you what we will do, actually. Close to your eyes, but far off in your mind, the hunter must learn the value of options. Damn, Dante playing the field out here, pal. That's why Dante can't catch a break with the ladies. Learn the value of options. This game was supposed to have bike missions, I suppose. I think some members of the community managed to take a look at some of the back end of the game and realize that that was in the works. It's kind of why you have like these weird segments where Dante just kind of teleports from location to location. The bike missions were supposed to potentially be like a bit of an in-between, which is cool. I think the streams have been archived, so you should definitely check it out if you guys are interested. They're quite easy to find on YouTube. I think it was DH Malice who did them. Yeah. Good old Bulwark. That guy's like a tier 10 chump, if I'm being honest. And I think it's just dawned on me what mission this is. Another mission I absolutely loathe, if I'm being honest. Just look at how huge these areas are, though. Whoops, I meant to try and skip that cutscene. Like, you're fighting in the middle of like huge arenas. I do like the fact that you can have like different modifiers. Okay, thank you. Fine. Can't have anything nice, it seems. God, this shotgun just cleans up, doesn't it? Gotta have all of the pellets hit, otherwise it won't work, but the knockback, the stun, perfect. I don't think it's going to help all too much in the upcoming boss fight though, which is a shame, but yeah. Let's keep things moving. So yeah, I wonder where this is supposed to be based off. I think some people found some street signs based off of like New York signs, I think, potentially. Not quite sure. My knowledge of this game is lacking. There was a time where I used to know it, but it's DMC2, what do you expect? Homrum Sira, what an impeccable name. Orangera, around for round 2. Oh, sorry, here we go, guys. The one and only. That explosion would have blown Dante the fuck up, I'm almost certain of it. This man's just not phased at all, though. Okay, we've got an infested tank. This is what happens when you watch too much anime. You get hit with a weep tech, and all of a sudden, it's game over. Oh shit, that can hit you from here. Okay, that's not good. I love it. Your aerial attacks are fucking useless in DT, Dante. You absolute melt. Can it hit you from here? Shit. That attack's dangerous, so you gotta be careful. This is like the pinnacle of horrible design. I'm sorry. You know, I've tried to be as positive about this game as I could, but in what universe is this considered fun? The reason I'm taking out all of them is because there's an extra devil heart that you can get, which I do want to try and get. So you can't even do a proper... Oh. That's why I don't want to be anywhere near it, but I guess it's too late. There's one more. I wonder why my DT wasn't running out of it for a second, but I've still got that equipped. I don't know if you can actually skip this encounter, if I'm being honest. I think you can go over to the side there, potentially. Wow. Shame you can't animation cancel the reload of the shotgun like you could in DMC1. Would have been cool. This is doing more damage than our melee attacks, I think. Actually, I don't know. Don't know about that one. Bingo. Oh, look at... Oh, what? Oh, that's not good. That's not good. Well, we're not getting that demon hard, it seems. So killing them all was a waste. Great. Great. I think that was a decent one as well, because I think it gave you an additional amount of damage in Devil Trigger, but... This game is just absolute nonsense at times, if I'm being honest. It's like, it's not even worth... It doesn't bear thinking about. Interesting idea for platforming, if the platforming at sometimes wasn't just so loopy and weird. Like, where the fuck are you supposed to go here? Oh, over here. This thing can and will shoot missiles at you if you're not careful, so you've been warned. Don't try and roll either, because sometimes you'll do a wall run and then that will throw you off. If it throws you off, yeah. It's not good. If you could defeat the infested chopper here and now, and just avoid the fight and end the mission, wouldn't actually mind this, but as far as I know, I don't think you can. It's all just scripted. Dante just styling on people. No one cares, Dante. Come on, pal. It's as if we don't know where to go. Come on. Give me that orb. I want that shit. Let me do all of this. At least give me the orbs as consolation. Get what they were trying to go for. You know, trying to mix up some platforming in the game. Okay, thank you, Dante. You absolute buffoon. Just fucking wall jump, man. Come on. Jesus wept. Okay, no wonder Sparta left the fucking household, man. Acting like this. We're not done yet, folks. We're not done yet. Yeah, I know where we're going. Thank you very much. We have to make it to the top of this grandiose building with a nice bunch of snakeheads on it. And if you fall off this building during the boss fight, you get to do it all over again. Great. Impeccable design, if I'm being honest. Right. How much damage does this do? Not enough. Great. Genuinely not enough. Great. Oh, he almost took me off. Wow. Of all the things to fight, why a chopper, you know? Oh, and then I love it. My favorite thing is when you're attacked off screen, you know, by things you can't see, you know? Firing missiles, but nothing too dangerous. Don't you just love it when you see a boss like this? This is like entirely indefensible. I don't care what anybody says. You could be the biggest supporter of DMC2, but you can't defend this. Feels like just ebony and ivory might be our best bet. Just standard ebony and ivory. Is he gone? Yeah. Is he coming back? No. He's got missiles though. Go on. I guess that gives you Devil Trigger, which lets you hammer on home on this thing for a little bit longer, but still. Again? Shit. Ooh. Just pin me to the ground. Wonderful. Those things will... What a fucking travesty that was. Juked out one of them and the other one was just like, how about no? Fucking went for it again, the cunt. Horrible boss fight, and it lands on top of me as well. Yep, and that's what I want to do too, throw myself off a building. I just don't understand. 10 minutes is considered fast for that mission too. I'm still pissed off that I missed that goddamn devil heart. No, alas, we move. Mission 6. Its extremities reach the sky, its intestines reflect the color of darkness, its name means a tower of misery. Chapter 6, Colluse 2. Not Clause 2, Colluse 2. Come on, Capcom. What happened to the proofreaders? I think probably one of the cooler looking bosses of this game. The Infested. You saw this a lot in a lot of the promotional material for a good reason. It's a good old pre-rendered cutscene. Just comes busting out of a building. And the shell breaks off and it's just a pile of like horrible demon maggots just writhing and worming around. All these people that live on Doomery Island aren't going to have jobs to come back to though. And Dante's like pretending he hasn't got holsters for his pistols right next to him. You asshole. And here I thought that I could just iframe through that. I guess not. Doesn't matter though. This boss can't do much to you when you're this close. He's going to start sending out bats at some point to try and make things tough for you, but they don't do much damage. They just stun you. Just basically they're annoying. Music's just a vibe in the background. As long as I don't break my lock on, I'll be fine. Get the fuck out of here, pal. And this dude can kill you if you're not careful, so be very, very careful with how you fight him. Oh, shit. Get out of the way. Too greedy. Nefas Capitus. Oh, okay. Yes, bringing out the Griffin tech. How could I forget? And when in doubt, whip out a move from a better boss from the previous game. One, two, three, four. Fuck. This does a lot more damage if you attack him from the front. If you just keep walking in circles, that can't hit you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. And that's that boss and that mission done, I believe. Just disappears into a mass of black smoke or clouds. Ouroboros. Oh look, it's a Resident Evil 5 reference in a game that came out years and years before. Maybe that's where they got the name for Ouroboros in RE5. It's like, remember that game DMC2? Isn't Ouroboros the snake that eats itself? Isn't that the fable? Maybe it's, I'm thinking of another snake. Meeting of power shall end in conflict. I'm just gonna level up. Good old Ebony and Ivory. What is Mission 7? Mission 7 I think is... Oh, Mission 7's a... Yeah, not a challenge at all. We're just on an oil refinery now in the middle of nowhere. How does Dante get here? We don't need to know that. You don't need to understand that. All you need to know is that Dante is now here. Okay, yeah, we know where we're going. Thank you very much, game. This mission's nice and quick. They've got some sort... Oh my god, what is with the camera switching? That was disorientating. Disorientating? That's the word, right? I was disoriented for a minute because of the camera change, and now we're gonna Tony Hawk our way into... to where we just need to mod Dante to be on a skateboard there. Just use that animation, let us just skate through the entirety of the game. All of this is rather not interesting, so we can just walk straight past it. We can hit this thing. The bane of my existence, and they're going to open up a heart that we can get to. Can't quite remember. I think this is the flame heart that we get, which isn't too bad. You may think you need the devil trigger to get to it. You do need devil trigger to get to it, but you don't have to fight any of these guys to do so. I believe you can just find the old charging port right at the end. Just gotta plug into the system, man. Don't even bother fighting those things, they explode once you get too close to them, just making them useless. There we go. Don't want to fill up too fast. Though I'm sure there's probably people out there in chat, in the comments would probably love to. Never mind, we're not going to finish that sentence. Dante, if you don't pick up this new heart right now, I'm going to... Heart of a fierce flame demon. Nice. Don't even need it, to be honest, but why not, you know? As they say, when in Rome, or when in DMC2. We can just jump straight down. Go pick up a new sword. The old Vendetta. I actually really like the design of this sword. This man here is just absolutely caking. Death's Scythe. Look at him. Just wilding out. He was doing things to that sword. Had it in between his legs and everything. Fucking hell. Not even on Doom Reactor. No, don't go through the door, you melt. Go out. Why are we here? Just to... Oh. That quote. Rent-free in my mind. Kazuhira Miller. They even changed Ebony and Ivory's like gunfire noise in this game, didn't they? I still think DMC1 had the best noise. I think they reused it in later games, just tweaked it. It's funny because if you tap the gun slowly, Dante will only ever fire Ivory, but if you tap shoot in rapid succession, that's when he fires them both. Which is quite cool. If you hold it, he fires both, but quite slowly. But if you tap the button once while side strafing, Dante fires 3 times or 4 times. They look like, which is quite cool. Yeah, we're not fighting any of these guys. You can get out of here. I've got a date in a train, in a cargo train to get to grips with. We're going from the factory to the oil field. Yeah, he looked really cel shaded in that lighting there for a second. Got that incessant beeping in the background. It's really easy to get an S rank here on the style. Sorry, on the joy bar. Terror finish. Oh, there's going to be terror as we finish, alright. When you terrorists, but they still finish. Somebody who speaks Latin is probably going to be like, that made no fucking sense. Oh, and I dropped my style rating. I can't believe it. Come on, what? What? Oh my god, that lock-on was disgusting. Bunch of nonsense. There's all kinds of shenanigans though that you can do with the style gorge, or bar, or gauge as people like to call it. I think somebody called, there's a bunch of people in the comments called me out in a random video of mine where I said it was a style gorge instead of gauge. It's just like, you know, it is what it is. Oh, it can certainly be open while moving, buddy. You're just not brave enough to try it, aren't you, Dante? Okay, yes, I get it. Can't be open while moving. Thank you. I have to go through another elevator. Great. Hold on. If I'm not mistaken... oh, that spawned the enemies already, did it? Whoops. Okay, well, we're getting on the elevator because I honestly don't care. I was going to see if there are any potential items just hanging about, but you don't need them. I do like the fact that Dante just begins floating the moment he starts firing. It's quite cool. Really? Just going to keep spinning and spinning and spinning. We're skipping the secret missions in this game because they're not secret missions. They took the concept and just destroyed it in this game. At least in DMC1 you had bespoke missions that taught you about the game and its mechanics and challenged you, and in this game it's just, here's a room full of enemies. Have fun. Mission 8. The challenger shall rise while the king evades. Oh yeah. Evade what, pal? Taxes? Evade the Heihachi allegations that you're just a dodgy ripoff? Ugh, horrible texture for that dude's coat. Maybe it's meant to be fur? I don't know. Out here with the Vegeta hairline. Vegeta! What does the scouter say about his power level? Oh yes, another time, pal. Yeah. When we fight Fury Taurus. Oh my god, this man's fucking... what an asshole. Not particularly a hard boss. It's kind of all he does, just... yeah, do this stupid thing where he puts you in a circle and kind of... yeah, not very effective. There are orbs? There are orbs. Just gonna melt his health for a little bit. He's just gonna keep doing it. It's literally all he does when you're at range. It's kind of just sad, if I'm honest. Really, Dante? Thank you. Come on, I've almost got the orbs. Over here, that's what I wanted. And there you go, mouthful of lead, just like you like it. How much damage does this do? Depends on how many pellets hit him, I guess. I mean, he's getting absolutely cooked. Don't want to get too close, otherwise he will hit you with that stupid staff of his. We're nowhere near him. Could have no damaged him if I didn't take stupid damage off of him, but... Oh my god, I say as he hits me with that. Get out of here, you stupid fool. Look at the water over here. It's just like... It's like a weird, like, texture mess that's just pulsating. He died as he lived. All bricked up. Permanently hard. Petrified, even. Yeah, not bad. We got a C for orbs? Some bullshit, man. I collected a bunch of orbs. Mission 9. The hunter will discover the purity of speed. Dante, I cannot believe that you are actually endorsing the use of speed. You know? How the tables have turned. Itsuno used to... Well, in DMC5, you know? They were like, you can't be smoking. This game doesn't endorse smoking. And now here we are, just advocating for the use of speed. I can't believe it. This factory may explode at any moment. Please. It's going to explode in roughly 11 minutes and like 47 seconds, you know? I think this is the right way to go. Yeah, taking your left is a red herring because there's a red orb over there, so you think, oh, piece of candy. There's no candy. There's no candy whatsoever. Vendetta Man's just still there booling. He's just having the time of his life. The classic Capcom escape. Except they gave you way too much time. Way too much time. The only challenging part about this is... should I? No, I shouldn't. Fuck that. We're just going to run upstairs. I think you can just fill up your DT with that bar and then use it to fly up to the top through the middle, but I think it's quicker to just go around. Get up, Dante. Come on. Just side flip. You know, we're going to get to the top and just throw up immediately. Yeah, this is the tough part if you don't know what you're doing. There's one. There's two. I mean, seeing it now seems so hilariously easy. But, no. Great. Thank you, Dante, you fool. No doubt there are probably some secrets you can find around here, but you don't need them. You can pretty much just kind of skip everybody. Oh my god, come on, Dante, before I find out where you live. We've blocked off that slide with a grate, so you can't accidentally go the wrong way, which is, I guess, nice of them. It's like, oh my god, we've got a cargo plane? What is this? Code Veronica? We're going to find a tyrant in the back of this that's like nigh on unkillable if you've not got enough ammo. Break this box. And oh yeah, missile launcher. Heat-seeking missile. Definitely one you don't want to miss. This is moved and then all of a sudden you have to find your way. This could be confusing for somebody who doesn't know. You have to go in between the crack between the plane and the fan. Here's that good old bike. Perhaps setting us up for another mission. Driving down the roads. It was supposed to be similar to the sections you see in Bayonetta, even. Like similar to like the Afterburner sections, potentially. But it was not to be. Right. What do we got now? Oh, we got this. 2 lights will open the sealed door and guide the hunter to the deep underground. So you can get the Merciless here, I think. But we're not going to. we're just going to simply do the light puzzle instead and crack on. So the Merciless is just another sword. I mean, this game's not really got very many melee weapons. It's kind of just got two different swords you can pick up, which are the exact opposite. And I think that statistically, they're not. Thank you, Dante. Thank you. So we've fucked that puzzle up. Show how annoying this puzzle is. It's because they want you to clear out the enemies first, but we're not doing that because that's a waste of time. Oh my fucking god. He's like the worst swordsman in the world. He just does not want to hit what's straight in front of him. And I just can't fathom why he's like this. Thank you. My god. You just have to hit both of them within a certain amount of time within each other consecutively. It's a cool, weird, occult goat logo. Nice occult imagery. 1, 2, 3. Come on, perfect. Right. Oh, what's this? You're getting the demonic suck. And not the kind that you were hoping for. Instead, we're thrown into a sea of vomit, which is, like, disgusting. Genuinely. We've got a bunch of savage golems. Don't seem too savage to me, if I'm honest, though. These demonic choruses do seem like they take a lot of damage, though. A lot more damage than you'd expect. I don't even know why I'm going for these. I really needed the orbs. I do like how the texture on these golems tends to just like tweak out, like continuously moving. I think that's a cool touch. If you're a fan of the Mothman, oh, you're in for a shock. Dante's just like, how am I going to get out of this? Nani? What? Just doesn't say a word. Not even a quip. Shout out to producer Tsuyoshi Tanaka for not liking how Dante was in DMC1 and just turning him into a person who barely talks instead of somebody who quips a lot of the time. So I mean, so this boss is kind of just like whatever. It's actually, I think, quicker to let those things like swallow you whole, because then they die immediately after you break out from them. You fucking... I swear to God. Hate these sometimes. Nocturne. Nocturne? I think that's what they're supposed to be called. And he keeps fucking laying them because we can't. Just die. Okay, it's gonna kill me. No, sorry, we're gonna kill it. Yeah, unfortunately, I don't think you can. Can't kill them before they come out, which is annoying. So yeah, generally the quickest way is to just let them swallow you whole. If they can. They all seem to be doing a very terrible job of it so far. Oh, this dude went for the bait. He's gone. Gonna go for it? No, it's just gonna end up being useless. So we're just gonna kill him like this instead. They take forever. Don't know why. There's another one as well. Couldn't get me because I was in DT. Still couldn't get me because it wasn't a straight shot. Come on, just make this quick. Nope, doesn't want to. Right. Is this gonna... Can I kill it? No. Okay. That should be it, I think. Didn't go as smoothly as I had hoped, but that should be this mission pretty much done, I believe. We can disappear from this weird ethereal sequence that they've transported us to. And we can dive in. Nice. Yeah, not too bad time-wise, I guess. Mission 11. Ha, Bulwark. He wields a spear and is obeyed by the wolves. His single eye possesses knowledge and hate. He is the one who brings misfortune, and I am the one who knocks. I am the danger. most certainly are when we come across this perplexing texture that's going to set people right off. Look at this thing. It's amazing, isn't it? Just a sea of insanity. Back underground, though. Which for some can be infuriating. Gabusum Sira. It's like they didn't even try when naming these enemies. I'm sorry. Come on. Nice. And this is going to spin the room. And we just need to jump into the correct door. We don't know where we're standing, so that's great. Yeah, that doesn't really help in terms of telling us where this is. Because this... And of course they spawn enemies. Dante, if you don't get up. See what I mean about this being just stupid, though? This is it. This is going to be where we're jumping into, of course. There we go. Break these things. We're going to come up across a puzzle, I think, soon, which is going to be quite interesting. Not yet, though, actually. Hold on. First of all, we have to... I don't know how Dante's missing this thing. Doesn't make sense. You gotta be real careful with this, because this will throw you into an encounter you don't want to fight. Oh, nice. We managed to do it. Perfect. Got a good old meat tenderizer here, which I don't care for. Come on, get up. Nice, there we go. They want you to wait and go back in and out, but I'm not doing that. There's no need, genuinely. Oh, I forgot we're in this puzzle room now, aren't we? You asshole, how did I not get up there? Right, we'll do this properly then. Not entirely sure what this does. Oh really? Does it raise that? You can get the SMGs over here in one of these locales, but you don't actually have to. They're like completely optional, and aside from just being like cool optional weapons, they're useless. Entirely useless. It's the issue with this game, is like you've got some weapons, but like the majority of them you just don't want to use. One thing we are going to have to go for is this, which is going to be annoying. You have to break them all consecutively. Come on. Come on, Dante. Shit. Nope, we didn't make it. Fuck. Did we make it? No. So we have to break them all quite quickly. That's the issue. Issue is that you hit multiple of them at times. Can we make it? Yes, we can. Nice. This is going to give us the healing heart. Perfect. That means we can heal better in DT, but more importantly, let's just go into this fight with a full Devil Trigger bar, which is what I wanted. Because we're about to just teach this man what it means to be just hit with a bukkake of blades. A barrage of edges. Yeah. You could say he's about to be edged so hard he's never going to recover. No, don't lock onto them, you fucking tool. Lock onto this dumbass. I can't stand this fucking enemy sometimes, man. Just decides to just do a stupid move where he just lock on breaks. Great. Get out of here. He does it again. Try to hit me with the old million stab, no thank you. Like I didn't invent that move. Cool sword spear thing, but ultimately just a chump. Nice. Right, next. When the hunter and the protector meet, the last mystery will be given and received. Given and received. Oh yeah. We're gonna press on. Just upgrade the missile launcher because we need to. This is one of the worst design sections I've seen in a game, if I'm being honest. It's like it just doesn't make any sense. As if the lightning wasn't bad enough. You've got a bunch of skulls that pull aggro, pull lock on, and then just damage you as well, alongside the lightning, which doesn't do minuscule damage either. The lightning will fuck your shit up. Feels like it's just RNG at times, where it's just like you hit the Helmbreaker and pray. That time it wasn't too bad, but other times it can be quite just annoying to take on. Free orbs. Behind one of these is a secret mission, I believe. Don't know which one it is, but screw it. I think it might be this left one, I believe. Yeah. I'll show you what one of these things looks like. Seeing as this is only room 1, I'm hoping this should be quite quick. Of course not. I like how we're just raising them up to the roof with our guns. Bingo. We didn't even get a blue orb fragment. Do you know how annoyed I am? But it did give us a full Devil Trigger bar, which I'll take. Again, throwing ourselves off of high areas. She's out here just like, did I drink out of this cup? Did somebody spike it? Because we're collecting all of the Arcana, they believe that this is going to stop Discount Heihachi. Dante's just like, listen lady, I wanna just get this job over and done with, and this place must smell old and musty as all hell, considering it's like a underground crypt. Got that cool light just hanging about there in the middle, like a demon chandelier. This is the top of the room. And, like, it just doesn't make any sense. Like, this dude's just spawned out of nowhere, you know? He's out here in a full-on gimp suit, just a chastity cage. Not a chastity belt, a chastity cage. And we're about to teach him the meaning of range. Actually, no, we're not. Hold on. I want to use all my Devil Trigger first. The Plutonian. Plutonian, these nuts, pal. Oh, he fucking slapped me. I can't believe it. Then we've got nice little laser going across, because they realized that this boss would be too easy unless they decided not to put some environmental hazards. That only affects us though and not him. Or it, I should say. Just red carpet way. Maybe the plutonium was a model. I think eventually they'll start spawning in. Look at this grid. Big Red Queen vibes from that first Resident Evil movie. Yeah, he spawns in enemies, but it's far too late. He was cooked. Just absolutely roasted, flambéed, baked, sautéed, you know, poached, fried, burnt, whatever cooking term you want to use. He was just absolutely done in. Nice. Let me take the good old elevator up. The stone elevator. How it works, what powers it, doesn't you don't need to know, it's magic. And we leave. We see this old lady just like, have you got my cup?
It's from your daughter.
From your daughter. She spat in it. You don't want it? What are you doing, step bro? Uh-oh. She's hitting on us. Yep. Yes, we know. We know. That's the next mission. Going and finding Ardius and teaching him a lesson. Mission 13. The hunter will learn to feel with a leap of faith. Well, we'll be feeling alright. He's just got her tied up. She's got a death wish. This man's got all this strength and power, and he just couldn't find these arcana by himself. Don't know why I just didn't bury it in the back of his head.
Here's another 3 for you.
It's almost like a Caduceus staff. No. Howie doesn't realize the coin is a fake. It just baffles me.
Your swan song, Will.
Your swan song. That was a decent line. That was very reminiscent of classic Dante. Of course, this guy gets iframes as he's getting up. He's not even going to teleport, is he? No, he's going to stand there, hold his head and try and laugh. Look at those white gloves he's wearing. Are those even gloves? No, they have to be gloves. I was going to say, that can't be a skin. Alabaster kind of like tone. Too easy. Just drop kicks him into the ether. Can't believe Dante just didn't even completely no-selled that swing. Just don't look like he cut her in half there. He just bifurcated her entirely. Imagine they had made Dante's coat the same colour of red as Lucia's hair. That would have been a sight to behold. He blow out the... Yeah, he blows out the... Oh my god. Another sequence of just throwing yourself off of things. Just DTs and just absolutely cooks Lucia with his body heat. 34 seconds, wow. I guess Ardius isn't even a Minuteman. Can't even call him that. Ah yes, here we come across the worst mission in this game. Genuinely. Every hero has a weakness. Mine is being put in a burning building by my own mother. Why did she put me in a closet in a burning building? I need to know. Did she mean for me to escape, or was I truly meant to burn?
Where there's a will, right?
What about a Sam or a Tim or any name? Why does it have to be William? 4 lights will open the door to the future and the past. Right, we're going to go this way. We're going to start with this way and just get this over and done with. I mean, I do like that. I mean, the initial concept of this is alright. It's just that, like, the way that this game's mechanics and lock-on system work just kind of destroy it entirely, if I'm being honest. We've got to slap up 4 of those things that just glow, and some of them are in hard-to-reach places like this, and it's just like, they expect you to find this and then also hit it consecutively. Whilst fighting demons too. And look at this. And I'm out of position already. See what I mean? I cannot tell you how long it took me to find this one the first time playing through this. Like, when I was playing this as a kid, I genuinely, for the first time, like, this happened, I stopped playing for weeks after trying to find it. So I was like, this fucking game is bugged. And it, you know, internet wasn't, and Google wasn't readily available back then. You know, this game dropped way before YouTube was a thing, so you couldn't just Google it and just figure it out. Probably could have bought a strategy guide, which... I had the money for that back then, you know. Buying a strategy guide. You just grit your teeth and forced your way through. You had infinite time. Yeah, these guys just spawn in midair. That's great. Gonna put their spawn location somewhere that you couldn't see on camera. And I think the locations for these are different depending on whether you're playing with Lucia or Dante, I believe. Don't quote me on that. We've got another one chilling in this corner. Oh, sorry, here's the Merciless. Why did I think the Merciless was the other place? That's weird. But we're not going to use it. I love it. Thanks for that. It's not like I'm trying to do something here. Okay. Oh my fucking god. Yeah. Release 2 more powers. I'm about to fucking release the pull the fucking plug technique and just stop playing this game. God. We're not doing that. I don't need the orbs. I'm pretty sure there's one over here, right? And there's a... Hold on, there's a gold orb over here. There we go, I'll take it. Free set of orbs. And then over here, right in the corner, there we go. Thing just got completely juked out. So Argosax the Chaos, for those of you who don't know, a bit of trivia, some actual DMC2 trivia, was much more powerful than Mundus, and Mundus only basically matched Argosax in power thanks to eating the fruit of the Qlipoth tree. So there's your direct link to DMC5. They shared, well, control of the underworld, I think 50-50. That was until Mundus was, you know, slapped right up by Sparda, upon which Argosax took what was left. You know? And who can blame him? That should be a full blue orb. That should give us full health, and there we go. You gotta really play this one safe, yeah, otherwise this happens. Okay, this is one that we can't just avoid. I think we have to kill them all. This is one of the only ones where it's like it's an actual thing you have to do. Because it gets too annoying otherwise. Best thing is that these enemies do respawn as well. That's the best part about them. There's so many of them too. Cool. Let's keep this show moving then. Come on. Come on. Of course, and I'm just out of position. Demon Pulse has been released. You'll be able to reach the demon world. That I fucking will. Quite a bit of nostalgia coming up, except they've just taken it and just distorted it entirely. But yeah, Argosax was said to be able to, I think, wield the power of, or the spare embodied, wield the power of like every single demon. Something absurd like that, which kind of explains why the end of this game has such a weird amalgamation right at the end. It also has the power to distort and warp space-time, which is why we have Phantom here, which is like paradoxical. Because if he's dead in, you know, DMC 1, how can he be here, you know? And it's like, well, if this is before the events of DMC 1, how come we encountered Phantom in that game? Okay, I forgot. Shit, that was my fault. Completely didn't even see that coming. Oh, he's about to penetrate me with the old stinger, which we don't want. Can this fucking camera get any worse? There was a green orb somewhere over here that I wanted. Don't know where it's gone, but that's great. Music's just absolutely vibing at the moment. There it is. Really? How many of these fucking things has he got? Jesus Christ. Fucking hell. And of course, your standard combo doesn't give you enough time to dodge. Not even 2 hits will give you enough time to dodge, because the animation's just too long. Unless you stun him. 2 stingers won't do it, so maybe it's like 1 stinger? Yeah, 1 stinger. Which is a boring way to play, but there you go. And he just explodes into nothingness, right? Yeah. 7 minutes is considered an S rank for that. That's crazy. Mission 15. What is it? Oh, they swarm like clouds, desperately seek. Okay. So, what do I want to do? Oh, those are all going to take about 3k. Just thinking of upcoming bosses. Do we want to do that? No, we don't. How about, though, we do that, and we do that. They swarm like clouds and desperately seek the Dark Hunter's blood. Come on. Right, there we have that. Wonderful, wonderfully horrible orifice that just opens up. So you can one cycle this if you're fast enough. Oh my god, get up, Dante. It's the ice cream van outside just plays. It's like, great. At this time. My god, will you die? What's next? Ah, the goats. And there's another wave of goats that spawns after this, I believe. Yeah. Come on. It's gonna be close. It's gonna be close. Bingo. Oh, fuck. Come on. Am I ready? As if. Is that it? That's it. Nice. We managed to do it in one cycle too. Sometimes you, well, oftentimes it takes me two, but it's because I usually don't actually give it a proper go. That's mission 15 over and done with. Now we move on to the next one. Chaos ripens as the hunter runs toward the sky. Oh yeah. That sounds moody and ominous and foreboding, but hey, here's what it is. Oh, I forgot. It's these bad boys we have to face. I used to let you skip guns on the fly. Guess they'd maybe tried it with melee and realized there'd be no point because all the weapons are the same. Right, there's no need to save any of our DTs, so we're just going to go for it. So we're on the interior of some fancy corporate building. Almost certain they kept the same firing sound from DMC1. That sounds very similar. Makes me wonder why. To cut corners or because they genuinely liked it? Changed up ebony and ivory enough. Right. Look at the buildings in the back not moving at all. Yeah, it really sells the fact that we're... Oh, I dropped it because that was a stupid. Nice. Yeah, look at the buildings, just not getting any smaller. It's so funny. Nice. Break the vase. That sounds the same as DMC1, for sure. This place can get a little confusing. So we just need to be careful in the way that we're going about moving through here. But it'll be fine. We just need to find the doors with the sacrilege. Yeah, this is one of them. I can still hear that ice cream van just out there, just being a menace. So these things are annoying. But as soon as you get close enough to here, they stop. So we'll generate distortion and bring the world closer to the demon world. And there's a full blue orb over here as well, if I'm not mistaken. Which is pretty cool. Nice. Don't see those very often, I say, as we've got 2 of them in this game already. I put the sacrilege. So the evil statue's mouth. Oh, about to do something else sacrilegious with that door's mouth. That's what it is. It's a euphemism. Dante's not picking up a key item called the sacrilege. He's just doing evil things to the door. It's going to make things a bit more twisted and distorted. And we just need to take full advantage. I am getting all kinds of turned around. Is this right? This is the way we came, isn't it? Yep, that's the way we came. Hate this mission. I hate this mission too, if I'm honest. Just because of the fact that you get turned around quite easily, because the angles that they chose are stupid. And I say that in full, you know. That's what I believe. Is this where I just came from? It is. Right. You have a field day playing hide and seek in here, wouldn't you? Right, yeah, okay, so I need to move over this way then. 3 guys in gimp suits just rock up, you know you're going the right way. Oh yeah. Is this what I think it is? It is. This man wants to get his ass handed to him once more, so we're about to just do him in right in front of his little dogs. If he'll let us hit him, because he's an asshole. It's a really cool effect he's got on his sword when he swings it though, like the dark, like the almost navy flame. Half of his swings don't even hit us though, because he's got shit aim. Except when he does the fucking million stab and just decides to fucking almost end us. Oh my god. Motherfucker had a world-ending fucking swing. At least he's not doing that stupid Helmbreaker move where he just disappears. And there's 2 boss fights in this mission, which is... Okay, yep. Get out of here. We can disappear into nothing. If only we'd gotten his weapon, that would have been cool. But it disappears along with the rest of him. That's the sacrilege he drops. And we can proceed onwards. Take that. Take that. And then give me that. Doesn't even have any voice lines, does he? He's just a chump. Just a literal chump. Put this in the sacrilege of it in the evil statue. And that's the last place we need to find. It is but one more. I think it's over here. And this is just, yeah, it's just a quick brawl with a bunch of enemies. Or the Abyss Goats, which are supposed to be the strongest version, I guess. This man's just mouthful of buckshot. Just like his mother. Just deep throats the entire barrel. Can't believe it. Can you? That's why this dude's just currently down bad right now, you know? Just on his back, legs raised, getting stinged. I can't believe it. Can imagine anybody just listening in is just going to be like, what the fuck is he talking about? Thought he was playing a video game. Doesn't sound like no DMC to me. Great. Thank you for taking your time to spawn in. It's mighty kind of you. Nice. There we go. Head through here. It's a door that can be very hard to spot if you're not careful. And then there's more enemies. And of course, they all spawn too late, so you drop your style regardless. Oh man, just fucking died immediately. Right, we're gonna do this because we want to save our devil trigger for what's coming up. Nice. They give you that orb, which kind of tells you everything you need to know. Don't even move, you know, you just go straight through the door and it's just like, oh, Dante's checking the purity of speed again. And we face Trismegia. Trismegistus? Trismegia. Potentially based on the fable of the three wise men. I don't know. Back of this dude's head is just unscrupulously terrible though. No teeth, just holes in his gums. Ugh. Horrible. Just die. Another banger of a line. This boss is fairly straightforward, at least on this difficulty. I still have horrible memories of facing this thing on Dante Must Die. Right, which one's the dude that takes damage? It's Mr. Fire, okay. Okay. Fuck me, man. Enjoy. Ah, we've stunned him. I have another one. And 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 another one. Ah, shit, he moved. Ah, I traded too much damage there. Really? Just gonna melt that health bar. Still hit me. What an asshole. Who's left? Who's gonna be the one taking damage this time? Let's have a see. Okay, so it's this dude. Dumbass. Really? They can't take damage? I guess they have to at least... There you go. Get that attack off again. It's just absolutely stupid. Oh, the pixelated nature of that makes me crack up. Get through there, Dante. What are you doing? My god. Tweaking, just rolling everywhere. We've got an S rank for that, I'll take it. Up next, we've got another boss fight, I believe. Yeah, evil must be opposed and destroyed. Can I go back? Can I, balls? Nice angle, though. That's a worse angle. And now we can't go back to the original angle, great. How the hell do you even get to this office? It doesn't even make any sense. Very DMC1-esque music, this, isn't it? Not that I mind it. This dude doesn't realize that one of the things he's tweaking with is just glowing the wrong color entirely and is obviously fake. Because a special medallion used to seal away a demon is not going to have a scantily clad lady holding a couple of pistols on it, is it? Remember this being in the promotional material quite a bit too. DMC games just love to have towers of light penetrating the clouds in the sky. DMC3 rings a bell. Oh, sorry, I forgot we had this masterclass of just this voice. I don't think you will, pal. For sure. What a dumbass. Who's he talking to as well, you know? Dante with his baller ass boots. There it is. There's the actual medallion. Of course. He's just like, what? I can't believe it's not butter. I don't even know what that noise is, but I fucking love it. We take our actual coin back? Oh yeah. Right, where is actual Iris? No, there. No, come on, you piece of shit, lock on. Okay, so he's fucked off over here. Really? I swear to God, the other time I fought him, he fucking went down like a chump, and now he's teleporting everywhere like a bitch. The fuck? Where'd you even get the cup of wine from? Okay, sure. You guys do that. I'm just gonna hyper armor through it with some DT. He's moved again. Don't teleport again, just take it, dude. Just, of course. Where is he? Fucking sting it. My life! Of all the ways to do that, you chose this. It's a sick-ass decal on the floor, though. Absolutely just puts this man through a wall. What an amazing freeze frame that was. Damn, a minute 37. Guess he really wasn't a minute man, after all. Oh, these textures, they wind me so. Why is she so caked up? What is this game?
There's just one thing left.
Oh, that's right. We haven't had Dante say what he needs to say in this game. I'm sure this scene is in someone's DMC fanfic. Dante thrust his gun straight into Lucia's face.
The ones who have the blood of the devils. But the truth
The blood of the devils, wow. We have the theme in the back. Regret. Was it realization? Resolution? It's a piano arrangement of the total result theme. Banger. Dante's like, what? I don't hunt devils. I don't hunt them, I'm just doing them for fun. This is where all of the budget for the game went. Just an impeccable CGI cutscene. The tower's splitting apart. As if the people of this city didn't realize what was being built. No, space-time. As if my control is just not threatening to rumble itself to pieces in the background. Oh yeah.
What? The ritual was incomplete. But the door to
Gotta do what we gotta do. Just Dante in his velvet outfit.
What are you doing?
My job is hunting devils.
That delivery of that line was just like savage.
Once you enter the demon,
There was no worry in her voice at all.
you may never be able to return. I'll go. I'm expendable. You don't need to worry about
It is a shame they didn't bring Lucia back.
I'm happy.
They brought everyone else back, but I guess they just couldn't find a way to write her into the story properly, which doesn't make sense. But I guess they just wanted to... Oh, there it is. Devils never cry.
Let's leave it to fate. Heads, I go.
That's what he named his shop at the end of DMC1. I can't remember if that's the name of his shop in DMC2. If they kept that continuity. Because I know they reverted it back eventually. I wonder if Dante uses that coin for everything now.
Worry about Sparta. My teeth.
I know.
You think this man's about to let somebody take his place and die in hell just because he wants to hear a story? This is the final mission coming up, if you can believe it. Mission 18 with that sick-ass Dante key up. The hunter shall surpass all who came before him. He's about to surpass, all right. Where's my favorite? Oh, there we go. Give me the source. Do I need anything from here? Can I? What even is this? Avoid enemy attacks. No. I will take that, though. Just in case I need it. But here we are in the land of, like... Feels like this is what happens if you're in the gummy ship section of Kingdom Hearts 1 and you just fall off the map. You just find yourself here. Skybox is almost exactly the same. Okay, we need to find out somebody proper to start off with. So yeah, there is a decent amount of lore hidden behind DMC2. I did a whole video dedicated to it, which you should definitely check out if you want to know like some more story-based things about Argosax, the Chaos, and everything. And why it is that you are doing all of this and fighting these guys. And where the fuck Griffin came from, because Griffin's here from DMC1. This man's got the worst aim in the world. That was my fault, I rolled into that. And look how much damage I took for it, man. It's beyond stupid. This weapon's coming in clutch. Which is what we need. How much health do you have, man? Please. Down and out? Is he down and out? He's down and out. There he is. He's despawning. Right. Okay. What? Why are we facing Griffin and not your boy? Wow, that fucking clipped me. You're smoking that fucking crack, pal. It's absurd. Of course, that gets me the second time through. Oh, the first time through that time, wow. Is he dead? He is dead. Why isn't Phantom being procced? That's so weird. Okay, well this guy's quite easy to get rid of, from what I remember. So, we're just going to take him out slowly. Thankfully, this isn't the final boss. There is a cool fight after this, which I think is probably the best fight of the game. Because it's definitely ain't Bulwark with his two, like, wolves he likes to try and double team you with. Are you serious, Dante? Hit this goddamn thing. Jesus. Wow. And then Phantom's getting involved too. Great. That's great, pal. Should have left you back on fucking Malay Island, you melt. Saving my double trigger for what comes next. Well, you're about to perish soon anyway, so... Good night, asshole. I think we're better off just hitting this thing with a shotgun, if I'm honest. The missile is so hit and miss, it's just annoying. Okay, why don't we just do this? A little bit of health back in the process. What was that, dude? Get the fuck out of here. Just absolute crud. Come on. Give us the best fight of the game. It's like a chrysalis bursting forth. There we go. I haven't shown off any margin DT in this run at all. This thing gets me on low enough health, I might be able to showcase it, but we'll see. The precursor to Sin Devil trigger. Largely what Sin DT is based on, in fact. Really? Trying to whip the fuck out of me. Sure, it's probably someone's wet dream over there, but... And this is why I had all these items. Well, sorry, pauses the game immediately if the controller disconnects. Because if it hadn't... This man doesn't realize that I can just tank pretty much everything. Oh my god. He thought he had me. I bet he totally thought he had me there. Come on. Probably the best cutscene of the game too, if I'm honest as well. Big parallels with DMC1 with charging the gun right at the end to defeat the final boss. It's like this time Dante striking a cool pose. Doesn't even look at his opponent. Look at that. This man's just like, please, not the face. Didn't even try and move. And then this scene here is very reminiscent to one of the pieces of key art with the Rebellion and Dante in the background. And then yeah, this was for the longest time in the series. This was the end point of the timeline. You know, DMC2 was right at the very end. And then Capcom retconned it. And here we have the DMC2 stuff. We do know who the original director is, I think, at this point. Thanks to an interview with Hideki Kamiya, I believe, who he alludes to it, I think, being somebody else. I'm sure people have figured it out by now, but the name eludes me. But yeah, Itsuno stepped in, took the helm. Could all those better enemies from DMC1.
I know. He did the same thing.
Sound system and everything, wow.
But Sparta did come back.
Did he? Didn't come back to help his family against Mundus. Let that motherfucker just ravage everyone for the banter. You know? Just for a laugh. Went out to get some milk, never came back. And yeah, that was, as I said, for the longest time. End of the series. Wow. Could you imagine if that was actually the end of DMC? They didn't decide to go on with number 3 and redeem themselves. My god, that would have been insane. But here are our total results. Let's see. Yeah. Yeah, just a lot of bees, I guess. But that is going to bring us to the end of this Devil May Cry 2 long play. If you enjoyed the video, do be sure to leave a like. Let me know. Do you like DMC? Let me know in the comments below. Do you like DMC2? Is it your favorite? Do you like it? Do you dislike it as much as people out there do? And let me know if you want to see more of these as well. Definitely subscribe, as there's always DMC content on the horizon. And with that, I bid you a farewell. It has been me, DevilNeverCry. I'd like to thank all of you for watching, and as always, I'll see you all next video.
Thank you.